Man, do I love where we're going with food these days. I mean, look at it. You got organics, you got farm to table, and you got all these fantastic ethnic restaurants opening up. Now, one of my favorites, Indian, and it's typically Northern Indian. So when you come here to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and you find out that someone has got a Southern Indian restaurant, you gotta check it out. This is Paper Dosa.
Chennai chicken, table 7.
You don't have to go to India to experience Indian food. Paper dosa is as good as it gets.
Spring vegetable curry.
Paper dosa is different than most restaurants.
Bhel puri, pick up.
Even in India, it's uncommon in the northern part of the country to find really good South Indian food.
But search in Santa Fe, and you'll find Chef Paul Raj Karbusami, who, along with his wife Nellie, is dishing out the South Indian flavors he grew up with. What were you doing in the United States that you met your wife?
I started working in San Francisco in a South Indian restaurant as a cook. She was a waitress, so that's how we know.
Is that how it happened?
South India is more based on rice and lentils, and the spices are more subtle in South Indian food.
I have a masala dosa.
A dosa is similar to a crepe.
And then there's a potato filling.
I had South Indian friends growing up, and their moms would make me dosas, and this is the same flavor.
What are we gonna make?
This is the dosa batter for the crepe.
And this is a lentil?
Yeah, lentil. I use a lot of hands in this because
Well, don't use your foot and we're good.
rice flour, water, salt, little sugar.
That's our batter.
Yes.
So what are we gonna put in the dosa?
It's called classic masala dosa.
Okay.
Little oil, mustard seed, chana dal. It is actually garbanzo. And what they do is they roast it.
Okay.
Cashew nuts, red chilies, curry leaves, the turmeric powder, yellow onions. Cook down for like 45 minutes.
So now we have boiled, peeled russet potatoes.
I'm adding onion masala, cilantro, salt.
And the last thing we have to do is make the dosa.
Yeah. Water.
I've never done this, so we're doing this together right now. Oh, they got a poncho.
Wait for like 2 minutes. We're going to add some masala. This is clarified butter.
Ghee.
We call ghee. Yeah. That is pretty much ready.
Holy Indian quesadilla.
This is coconut chutney.
We also have a tomato chutney. You might want to think about a different plate size. I'm making a dosa mesa. This is a game changer for me. If I lived here, I would be here once a week easy. I mean, it is really flavorful. Crunch of the dosa doesn't feel real heavy. You're not eating a big flour tortilla. You got some really interesting chutneys going on. It's also got a lot of textural difference. You get a creamy, you get a spicy, you get a crunchy, you get a sweet. I mean, there's just a whole bunch that's going on in just this one little simple dish. Outrageous.
Thank you.
Masala dosa.
You have a burst of spices when you bite into it.
It's phenomenal.
I've tried South Indian food in India. I've tried it in New York. I've tried it in San Fran. This is really authentic. This is really good. So this is a must-visit place in Santa Fe.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
The lamb curry.
The lamb curry is really incredible. So many spices mixing with the good, high-quality meat.
What we're gonna break into now is a curried lamb.
Chettinad lamb curry.
All right, let's see it.
I'm going to marinate this lamb stew, garam masala powder, cumin powder, chili powder, fennel powder, coriander powder, oil, curry leaves, some salt, ginger garlic paste,
Okay.
yogurt, mint, cilantro,
And how long are we gonna marinate the lamb?
8 to 12 hours.
All right, chef.
This is the masala mix for the lamb.
Cardamom,
Mace.
mace that's on the outside of the nutmeg.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Do you know what is this?
It looks like some type of a moss.
This
Like
is
tree
this
bark.
is yeah, this is a lichen.
We got tree bark, wing of bat.
Cloves, fennel seed,
Okay.
cumin seed, peppercorns, bay leaf,
Star anise,
cinnamon, coriander.
coriander. And what is that little funky thing?
Seed, Marathi mukha.
Ah, that's what I was gonna call it.
This is kind of a caper.
But dried,
Poppy seed, curry leaves,
of course.
and some red chilies.
So you give this a nice little toast?
Yeah.
Where are you getting all your spices from, chef?
From Albuquerque.
That's usually where I go for my heavy Indian spices, Albuquerque.
Add water. I want a smoother paste.
And now we're gonna build the dish.
Yeah. Fennel seed,
Star anise,
peppercorns, green cardamom,
bay leaf, clove, the mace, the funky pod thing.
yeah, and cinnamon, cumin, onions.
Okay.
Add a little salt, turmeric and it cooks for like 15 minutes, and then we add ginger garlic paste, and then the tomatoes,
Then marinated lamb goes in
and the chetnadu masala.
that we made.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stew this down
For like 1.5 hours, and then we'll add the cashew paste.
at the very end.
Now the lamb curry is ready to taste.
Spice oil, got it. Daikon and carrot, beets, mint.
Yeah, cherry tomatoes. That's it.
Now, do you take the rice to the lamb or the lamb to the rice?
However you like it.
That's what I want to do, is jump right in it. I want you to think about your favorite beef stew when you were a kid. And then I want you to think that your cousin from India decided to make you their family's version of it. It's rich, it's hearty. I'm getting spice, I'm getting smoke, I'm getting acid, a little bit of heat. It's all over the board,
Thank you.
but delicious.
Chetnad lamb curry.
So tender and it melted in my mouth.
You combine the sweet and the spicy with the lamb and the rice together. It's very tasty.
Dagi vada?
This is the only Indian restaurant that I come to.
I can understand why.
It takes a lot of effort to make this kind of food fresh every day, and I think that's what makes paper dosa really different.
This is the kind of place I wish I had in my backyard.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Nice job, Chef.
Thank you.
In all my travels, I'm used to popping into Mexican joints throughout the Southwest. Back in 2009, I found a spot in Santa Fe serving up real deal Salvadoran cuisine. And the owner is still whipping up cultural classics from his own country. This is Tune Up Cafe.
I heard about it because of Triple D, so I wanted to check it out. The food was so wonderful.
Chile relleno up.
It's authentic and everything is delicious every time.
When you eat the food, you know it's good. You just keep coming back.
And people are still flocking to it because of Jesus Rivera's scratch-made Salvadoran staples. So what are we gonna make now?
Getting ready for the pupusas.
I don't think that I've ever had pupusa.
No, you can try it today.
This is gonna be the beef that's gonna go in the pupusa.
Yeah.
A little bit of oil down.
Onions. This is the flank steak.
Wow, we're making a lot.
Yeah.
I love flank steak too. So that'll all brown up.
Now it's time for the tomatoes and the peppers.
Chili pasado.
Yeah, salt and pepper.
So then cook all that up. How long is it gonna take?
1 hour is enough.
Okay, so show me what.
Tortilla masa.
Okay.
This is for you.
That's how he did it.
Next,
Okay.
like that.
You don't skimp on the portions, you give a lot.
Yeah, enough. Next is corn, Monterey Jack cheese.
Monterey Jack cheese
Yeah.
with the El Salvadorian dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now what happens?
Fold the pupusa. Put in the middle like that.
All right. Look at that.
We cook the pupusas
So now we flip them over.
like this.
Oh, like this.
Perfect. Look, this is the cheese melting inside.
I can see it.
This is ready. Let's go put in tomato sauce on top.
Look at that.
Try it.
Crazy good. That does it. You have completely train wrecked me, man.
The first time he tried pupusas, I'm so proud about it. After the show, people from everywhere come and eat pupusas. Now, hopefully for my lamb barbacoa tacos.
Lamb barbacoa tacos are one of my favorite dishes here.
This is lamb shoulder. I do salt first, pepper, and then a layer of the vegetables at the bottom. Now I'm ready to put the shoulders. Then more vegetables. Mexican oregano, fresh thyme, salt, black pepper, dark beer. Now we put in the chile ancho and chipotle first. Dry chile anchos, chile chipotle, water, boil for about 10 minutes. And then it's going to cook 5 to 6 hours at 350. Now I'm ready to make my lamb barbacoa tacos. Spinach, salt and pepper, fresh garlic, lamb, refried beans, Spanish rice, cilantro onions, cotija cheese.
And spicy roasted tomato salsa. Smells great.
Thanks.
No, I said it smells great, not you.
Oh, okay, it's the tomato, not me.
What else are we gonna put in there?
Water, the chile ancho, chile guajillo, and chile de árbol.
This is when it really gets silly right here. Look at that thing. Look at that. And the roasted tomato salsa? Killer.
Lamb barbacoa taco for table 9.
There's just the right amount of salty and very smoky. I just really love that lamb.
When I'm in the spicy mood, I get the lamb barbacoa tacos, and the sauce that comes with it is even spicier than what it's marinated in.
But if spicy isn't your thing,
This is our mole sauce for the mole colorado chicken enchiladas. This is the best dish I have. Sauteed onions and garlic, toasted sesame seeds, toasted walnuts, crispy corn tortillas, chocolate. I like the flavor. Raisins, dried chile anchos, tomato paste, cloves, whole black peppercorn, salt, cinnamon, fresh oregano, and fresh thyme. Grilled bananas, grilled tomatoes, chicken stock. Boil it for about 45 minutes. Now I'm ready to blend it. Now we're making chicken enchiladas. With mole on top, Oaxaca cheese. Put in the boiler to melt the cheese. Mole colorado for table 7, ready.
I love the counterbalance of the sweet on top of the spicy. It just creates this beautiful clash of flavors.
It's a little bit sweet, a little bit savory, just complex and really interesting.
That's money, dude. I think you might want to think about expanding. You better get a bigger restaurant.
He told me I need to expand, and I did it. The bar is new. I have more employees. We got so busy.
So you come to the United States and you open your own restaurant, and now Food Network's at your restaurant. What next?
The whole dream there.
Awesome.
It was a dream. Having Triple D in my place is the best dream.
Goat Stewart roti.
Welcome back. Triple D hanging out in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And no, we're not doing a joint that's serving up the awesome chilies. We're doing a joint that's serving up the awesome African Caribbean cuisine. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. In Santa Fe, you know, we got adobe block buildings and turquoise everywhere. You come in here and it's just like puts you in a whole different place.
And how is everything over here, guys?
Beautiful, huh? Yeah, that's ready, yes.
We had goat, right? We had goat. We had the goat. Everybody at home, together with me. Roll, roll, roll your boat.
Roll, roll, roll your boat.
Follow the ball. So we're gonna sit there and stir that up, let it sear a little bit on both sides. Yeah. Now what goes in?
We're gonna go the onions. Add garlic. Now we need to dump in the tomato paste a little at a time. We're gonna add a little bit of beef stock first.
And then what's this other one?
That one is the chicken. Bring it to a boil, and then we're gonna slide into the oven for about 2.5 hours.
All right, so now you put the carrots in, potatoes.
And then from there, we just mix it up together.
Got it.
This is your goat stew.
Look at that. Nice. That goat is so tender and so rich. If that's the only dish you sold, I'd come back every week.
A goat stewart roti?
I love the goat stew, bursting with flavor. And I also love the oxtail.
The oxtail is ready for Triple D Nation.
Oxtail is one of my all-time favorites. So tell me about it. How do you make the sauce?
Start with thyme, the jerk seasoning, and garlic. Allspice, cayenne, so give nice heat. Coriander, rosemary, a little bit of herbs, and then the cinnamon, my favorite. Green onion, olive oil. And then I'm gonna run the machine. So now I got a nice paste. We get oxtail. This is all blended in. Okay, now this is done, ready to be marinated overnight in the walk-in. Oil, the kettle's nice and hot, ready for some action. A little bit more of the spices goes in there. Turn it and stir it. Roll your oxtail.
How do you make the sauce?
The same thing with the goat. Garlic, onion, tomato paste, beef broth, chicken broth. Put it in the oven, 5 hours at 400.
I mean, you did it right. It's not falling off the bone to where it's in the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah.
But you've cooked it down enough that you get that creaminess, that silkiness from it, rendering down the fat in this sauce. It's delicious. The flavor goes
all the way.
It goes all the way through.
Correct.
It's got a little spice to it. Wow. Dude.
Thank you.
It's outstanding.
Oxtail is coming up.
Oxtail with mofongo. There you go.
It is a hearty meat eater's delight.
It's super tender. It's delicious.
It's comfort food.
Pepper stew with the rice.
When you're making food like this is about the ingredients, it's about the technique.
Correct.
But it's about, in your particular situation, it's about the love. You really love the customers.
Thank you for being here.
You love the food that you make.
More phone on the line, please.
And people love you.
I appreciate it.
My brother, it's so great to see you.
So good to
Congratulations. See you. So I'm here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in a sleepy little neighborhood known as the Rail Yard District to check out a restaurant where the chef, I hear, is a total character. And he's taking food that may sound like it's common, but boy, does he take it to the next level. This is Joseph's Culinary Pub.
Working the lamb tartare.
It's a laid-back restaurant with upscale food.
Eclectically farm-to-table.
Steak au poivre ready.
He was the only chef that I've kissed on the mouth because my meal was so good. Hi, hug me.
Welcome to Santa Fe, folks. Love is always in the air when chef and owner Joseph Reed is in the house because he's putting his passion right onto every plate. What type of food are you into?
Taking relatively common ingredients and finding how they work together to raise people's expectations and create flavor.
It's American food, but he puts a real twist on it. He loves vegetables. He loves a lot of lamb.
The lamb neck confit.
The lamb neck confit is lamb neck, sunchoke puree, and blackberries. Flavors together that you wouldn't really think work, but they do.
What are we making?
Crispy lamb neck confit.
I've confit a lot of things. I've never confit a lamb neck.
We'll put the lamb neck in the duck fat.
Baking in fat.
Yes.
What a show name that should be. Baking in fat.
And cook it for 3 hours. It comes with a sunchoke puree. So we're gonna make a veal stock to cook the sunchokes in. You smear the bones with tomato paste, celery, onions, carrots.
In the oven, 350.
Then it's into the pot.
Water.
Red wine.
Peppercorn. Bay leaf.
Garlic clove. Bring it up to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, and let it go.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna bring it up to a boil, take it down to a simmer, let it go overnight. Peace.
Word.
Sunchokes in stock. They're gonna come up to a simmer.
Got it.
And ready to be blended.
And then we'll plate.
Yep. Gonna turn on our pan.
Hey, pan, you look great.
Add your ghee.
Clarified butter. Pulled neck meat.
Yep. Let that cook a bit. Shallots and leeks. Put it in the oven, and we're gonna deglaze with lemon juice.
Right.
The sunchoke puree. This comes down. You could strain it out if you have people that are afraid of fat. I'm personally
Well, evidently
not.
you can tell that's not my problem.
And then the blackberries, yogurt, Brussels sprouts sauteed in garlic and ginger, fried shallots, pickle with fennel and onion.
It really should take a picture of it before you eat it. I mean, it is gorgeous. You have this refined beauty of the neck. Rich, enjoyable textural. The sunchoke veal stock, I mean, that just gets you weak kneed. But it's the Brussels sprout with the blackberries. That's the money bite right there. The only thing I don't like is that I don't want it to end.
Confit of lamb neck.
The lamb is just so pronounced and so fresh.
Visually, it's something you don't see all the time. Everything just looks appetizing.
Joe's an artist. He pays attention to color, texture, flavor.
And the creative cooking fits right in with the joint's funky feel. What was this before you were here?
It's been a number of restaurants, and before that, it was part of the church.
It's got character, baby.
Everything is always perfect.
You had the fried tamale?
Absolutely. Homemade red chili and the cotija cheese just adds to that flavor.
Normally, the tamales are steamed and wrapped in the husk, but this is a fried one, and it's a good one.
What's the encore, baby?
Chili verde for the filling of the tamale.
Okay.
It's not, as we say, rocket surgery. Tomatillas.
It's either brain surgery or rocket science, but it's not rocket surgery.
Now you're in northern New Mexico. It is rocket surgery.
We do have rocket surgery. Wow.
So onions, poblano, jalapenos, garlic, cumin, coriander.
So we're gonna let this simmer, what?
30 minutes. Add them to the blender. Finish it with salt and cilantro.
Next up?
We're gonna roast the chicken for the salsa verde.
Here we go.
Salt and pepper.
How long gonna roast?
45 minutes at 350.
Shred the chicken.
Add our chili verde. Little bit of cooking time there, and that's that.
What else goes on the tamale? Anything else?
We put red chili down.
Let's make some red chili.
Right on. Water, chili, onions, garlic.
Coriander.
Yes, sir.
Cumin, and a little salt.
Bring that to boil.
Into the blender, pureed.
We have the masa. These are rehydrated corn husks. So we go here, right?
Okay.
The chicken tomatilla filling. And then it's just fold.
One over the other.
Boom.
And then we're gonna steam these how long?
25 minutes. We let them cool, and then we fry them out of the husk in the duck fat.
Let's build the tamale.
Red chili with some cotija cheese.
A lot of tamales, never one fried. It's a really nice and light tamale. Well, the duck fat works in that and helps suspending that. I really do like the textural difference of the soft tamale to the crunchy tamale on the outside. Yeah, it reminds me of a pupusa or an arepa. The chicken and the green chili, of course, work so well together. I want to drink the sauce, and makes me actually question why I haven't had more duck fat fried tamales.
Me too.
Well done.
Peace.
Tamale down.
What I love about this tamale is the red chili. Red chili runs through our veins here in Santa Fe. It's the duck fat. Everything in duck fat. Anything in duck fat.
There should be a duck fat t-shirt from Joe.
Should be. Hey, Nori, will you chop that eggplant?
I absolutely love coming here. It's a privilege to get to enjoy his food.
Simple ingredients, done the right way, treated with respect. Everything you do is very mindful. Good job, my brother.
Thank you.
The show's called Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, but we got room for all kind of funky joints, like a roadhouse. Now, the last roadhouse we were at was at Patrick's Roadhouse, Southern California, Pacific Coast Highway. Today, well, we're in Santa Fe, New Mexico, on the I-25 at Harry's Roadhouse, where they're serving up all kinds of breakfast, and believe it or not, homemade scrapple. Scrapple up? I was in Philly, they had scrapple, and no one could tell me exactly what part of the pig it came from.
Everything but the oink.
Scrapple up! It's a breakfast staple back in Philly.
Okay.
Where Harry Shapiro grew up.
You get that omelet?
Hanging out at some classic East Coast diners.
Let's get this out. A place that served good food at a reasonable price where you can hang out.
And that's what he's doing here.
Hi, guys.
The waffles, the pancakes.
It's the diner, it's the comfort thing, but it's got the Southwest thing going on.
The breakfast burrito or the huevos rancheros.
It's crazy. I'm this Jewish kid in Philadelphia, and I fall in love with Mexican food. I say, that's it. I'm moving to Santa Fe.
And with his wife, Peyton,
Everything all right down here?
buying an old gas station turned restaurant on Route 66.
How's lunch?
Running an all-day roadhouse.
It's always good, and it's always a pleasant place to be.
Hi, guys.
For all sorts of folks from all around Santa Fe.
Kind of a staple.
Even Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman.
And nobody pays any attention, you know.
Just gotta cruise in and
until we come dragging our cameras across your table.
The staff and the owners are so friendly. Everything they make is just tasty and yummy.
Everything is tasty and yummy.
Everything from traditional Mexican and native New Mexican foods to very eclectic regional American specialties.
Regional? Eclectic, you think?
Pennsylvania Dutch Scrapple has a lot of pork liver in it.
Pork liver. Have you ever had the scrapple?
No.
Do you know what scrapple is?
Yeah, I do.
It's usually pork scraps and cornmeal, but Harry's doing it different. We're making your scrapple out of pork butt?
We are.
Okay. I'm a little bit more at ease. So you're chopping that up into about a 2-inch cube. This is pork stock with veggies, onions, and the whole giddy up?
Yeah.
This in the lard. Set the temp for a simmer, 30 minutes. Now we're gonna grind it. I get to be part of the Scrapple Nation.
Okay, let's go.
This is the culinary chapel of the Scrapple. We're halfway through the Scrapple adventure, and you're dancing. This is that same stock that we cooked the pork butt in the first time.
Putting in polenta, some pepper, some thyme, marjoram,
sage,
salt, throw it in.
Looking good. I can feel it thickening up big time right now.
The more you cook it, the better it gets.
Yeah. Put it in the pans, freeze it,
Then we take it out as we need it.
slice off a slab of chunka,
Little flour, shake off the excess.
little clarified butter. Oh, how is my Scrapple? Okay, a little drum roll. That's good. Seriously, that's great.
Good.
And the crunch, awesome, man. And I didn't want to like it. Seriously, you're gonna like this. You gotta try it. There you go. Just does this habanero. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, Guy, the
Was hot.
This scrapple is the only scrapple I'll eat.
It's kind of a combination of sausage and hush puppy.
It's fabulous. Delicious.
But they also have the pancakes, the French toast.
I love diner food.
All the kinds of things you would expect with a special twist.
Like lemon ricotta pancakes with strawberries, massive homemade cinnamon rolls, and blue corn waffles done Harry's way.
It has strips of bacon inside the waffle itself.
That's what I'm talking about. The sugar with the salty, really nice and tender.
Breakfast is awesome over here, as are all the meals.
It's just some great comfort food and it's great taste. Anything you want.
Chilaquiles.
And all kinds of Mexican and Southwestern favorites.
Mochaleño Silverese.
Like an egg, bean, and tortilla dish with salsa Harry's making himself.
Peppercorns, canela is the real
cinnamon.
Cumin, anise.
Toast these, really kind of open up the flavor on them.
So we're gonna grind these now.
Wow, take a smell of that.
We roasted some tomatoes and onions, grilled some garlic on the flat top.
So tomatoes?
Roasted onions and garlic, orange juice, lime juice.
Add some blender, little veggie stuff. A little salt.
Pour this in. I cut the habanero and stick a toothpick through it and wash your hands.
Don't rub your eye right now.
That just sits there.
And then the spice mix.
But the taste, because we didn't blend the habanero in, needs to sit there overnight.
Oh, that's nice. That's gonna go on top of what?
The mutalenos. Fry the tortillas.
So you just put a little crisp on these, but not making a tortilla chip.
Just a little bit of refried beans. You can get the eggs any way you want. Put a little salsa on, egg goes on top. A little more salsa, some ham,
some peas.
And then this is queso fresco.
Oh, which I love.
Fried plantains.
And this is all from the Yucatan. Fantastic. Good. That's a nice breakfast dish right there. A little sweetness, a little plantain, killer salsa.
Do I get to go to the next round?
It's real satisfying because it's a little picante, a little bit spicy.
And it's one of my favorites.
It's just a great Santa Fe institution.
We love it here.
It's a part of Santa Fe. It's amazing.
Well, every day you got to prove yourself. Pancakes, one cake.
That's why you stay a great restaurateur.
That can go.
What makes the Roadhouse one of your go-to spots?
You know, I can come any way I want to.
I mean, compared to...
Well, you look pretty good,
I'm
except your hair.
I'm here in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico, in the Midtown area, about, 5 minutes away from Meow Wolf, where they have that really cool art experience that's interactive. Well, I'm here to check out a brewery where two buddies are making farm ales and wild beers. And if they're going to all that trouble to brew those specialties, you gotta know that the menu's gonna be off the hook. This is Rally Farmhouse Ales.
Cheers. This is the neighborhood pub with above average pub fare.
Cream sauce for the green chili cheese fries.
It's off the beaten path, but the food is really great.
You come for the food.
I come for the food.
You're double fisting it right now, and you come for the food.
That one's coffee.
And the 1-2 Keg Kitchen Punch was all part of the plan when John Rowley and Jeffrey Kaplan partnered up on this place.
I wanted to do like a gastropub with good beer, and he wanted a farmhouse brewery with good food.
What kind of food do you guys do?
We do like farm-to-table dishes we all grew up with, but just a little upscale. Chicken biscuit with fries in the window.
The chicken and biscuit sandwich is one of my go-to comfort foods.
That biscuit, of course, really sells it.
Really, really tasty.
We're gonna do chicken and biscuits?
Yeah. We're just gonna start off with the brine, hot water, garlic powder, kosher salt, some sugar, throw in an ice to cool that down so we're not scorching the chicken.
Chicken breast, chicken thigh.
We do an airliner that we cut the wing off of.
So the airliner was to make the food a little bit fancier on the airline. They would leave the wing connected to it.
But I also heard because it's like still got the wing, so it flies.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'll go with that also. So you just trim off this, save that for wings later?
Yep. We just want to make it a little more flat. We're gonna let this brine overnight.
So now we're getting chefy. We're gonna go sous vide.
Correct. We're going to bag it up, put it in our cryovac machine.
What temp are you running?
165, and we let this go for about an hour.
Par cook it a bit, so when you're breading it and frying it, you're gonna be able to achieve that really nice crisp and not have to wait for it to cook all the way through.
Exactly. It stays nice and juicy and tender all the time. Dredge it in rice flour and fry it at order.
We gotta make the biscuit.
Yep. So we had our flour in, salt, baking soda, baking powder.
Mix the dry a little bit.
We're gonna add our cold butter in, local goat cheddar.
Goat cheddar, really?
Yeah. Green onion as well.
And last but not least, the buttermilk.
As soon as this kind of all sticks together, it's done. Dump this out on here, and then we're gonna do a little fold on it. We're gonna do that a couple times to make sure we got some nice layers. We got our little custom maker that's a little bit bigger.
That's a big biscuit.
Well, it's a big sandwich. I'm a big guy.
What temp?
350 for about 18 minutes.
All right, chef, let's see it.
Toasted our house-made biscuit.
Okay.
We're gonna put a little horseradish crema, our chicken breast that we just took out of the fryer.
House-made pickles, real thin batter on that chicken from the rice flour, but super crunchy.
And then our onion rings from the rice flour as well.
I love it. Nice tender biscuit. Great chicken. This is tender, great flavor. You're definitely getting a little bit of the brine. It's a light, crisp fry, and the brine of the pickle and the horseradish sauce is dynamite. I give you props.
Chicken biscuit sandwich.
The chicken is fantastic. It's moist, it's fresh.
The biscuit is just phenomenal.
I think that's one of my favorites.
I think that goes with beer.
The beers are great. John Rowley's the master brewer.
Makes wonderful barrel-aged and farmhouse ales.
He and Jeffrey are some of the biggest beer nerds I know.
You get that nice vanilla flavor in there.
The beer shows so much character. The food reinforces it.
New England clam chowder up.
The New England clam chowder is the freshest you can get in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
The presentation is totally different.
Put the clam still in the shells.
That's an a la minute clam chowder.
We build the dish one at a time. We get live manila clams in, we're gonna clean them, and we're gonna try to simulate the tide pool, because that's what clams like.
Beautiful, huh?
We let these chill out in water like this for about half an hour, and then we'll strain them out, keep them alive, keep them happy. You never want to serve the ones that are already dead. Then we're just gonna cover this with a nice wet towel, pour some ice on this.
Next steps?
We're gonna cut up a little leek, and then we do the corn. Ah, that's a cool trick. I've never seen that before.
When you're doing volumes of corn and you don't want to chase it all around?
Sweet. All right, now we're ready to cook olive oil, bacon, get that a little crispy, the leeks, shallots, and our garlic. Then we're gonna add in our clams.
That's my kind of clam chowder right there.
Heat these up a little bit, add some white wine, cover this to steam it.
So he's keeping all the flavor of all those clams in that little pan.
Make sure they're all open, make sure they all look good.
And if they weren't, we'd pick them out?
Pitch them out, yeah. Heavy cream, potatoes too, which are par cooked all the way through. Bring that back to a boil. We're gonna add a little salt and pepper for our corn in here. Got a little parsley and some tarragon.
Tarragon's a nice kick there.
Kind of looking for that right thickness right now. Just gonna plate it up here. Nice little mountain of clams in the center, a little fresh lemon zest, and oyster crackers.
What I just got there was a little kiss of the tarragon and a little bit of the lemon zest, big piece of sweet corn, bites of bacon, creamy potato. Broth is nice and light and not heavy. Just the right amount of white wine, just a touch of the cream, and really delicious fresh clams. Well done.
New England clam chowder? All right. The clams are completely tender. They've got a great flavor.
The tarragon just gives it a little licorice lift. I think it's a fantastic dish.
Great neighborhood spot.
They put a lot of passion into everything they do here.
Watch out for this guy. Gonna hurt your waistline. Nice job. So I'm here in the beautiful high desert of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, if you've been watching Triple D for a while, you know that I love to throw in my music references. I'm always talking about Metallica, and AC/DC, Kid Rock, and Leonard Skinner. So when I hear there's a chef that's all about farm to table, and he's got a restaurant where the name kind of plays a little homage to one of my favorites, Motley Crue, you know I gotta check it out. This is Dr. Feelgood's Kitchen.
Got New Mexican pulled pork outside. Come get it.
It's good comfort food, and sometimes you just need that.
The Brussels are down.
Everything is made from scratch, locally sourced.
I dig it. All put together by Josh Gerwin, who's blazing his own trail as a Josh of all trades. Where'd the pizza oven come from?
I built it.
And you're not just doing pizza in there?
No, we do some mussels and bread pudding and some steak.
Fresh bake your bread?
Yes, sir. Butchering whole animals. I have a full-blown butcher shop about 5 doors down.
Really?
Yeah. We bring whole hogs in. We got the belly. It's gonna make our bacon.
Which goes into a classic sandwich with a not-so-classic style.
Josh's twist on the BLT.
It's a whole burger of bacon, which certainly I've never heard of anywhere except for here.
The mayo and the freshly baked bread, it's just delicious.
What are we gonna make?
Bacon.
All right, man, let's get into it.
Brown sugar.
Fresh ground black pepper.
Pink salt. Kosher salt.
How many bellies you guys doing in a week?
8 to 12.
So no 9, 10, or 11.
Well, because 2 come per pig.
I'll be over here.
Cure our pork belly now, 7 to 10 days.
What are you smoking it with?
Applewood, 4 to 6 hours at 160 until it gets a nice mahogany. I grind it and make a 9-ounce patty.
You give them 9 ounces of bacon on this thing?
Well, and the lean meat that binds it together.
This I gotta say. Beautiful bacon, dude.
Put that on the grill, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Can I just have this on a stick? All that effort to make this great bacon, and now we're gonna grind it up.
Yeah.
And then make the patty and we're done?
Pretty much. And then season it with some kosher salt and white pepper. Cook it in the wood-fired oven.
You make the bread also?
Yeah, potato bread. It's like half potatoes and half flour. Boiled russets.
This is more potato than bread. I've never seen potato bread at this level.
We go in with our water.
Fresh yeast, super critical. Some olive oil.
AP flour, bread flour, salt. Mix it for about 12 minutes, let it proof for about an hour till it doubles in size.
Portion it out.
Roll them out into the Kaiser shape, let them proof and approximately double in size.
What temperature are you gonna make it at?
350, about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Toasted Kaiser.
Okay.
Get a little bit of mayonnaise on it. Nice heirloom tomatoes.
Gorgeous.
Some organic greens. Tiny bacon patty over here.
I've never seen that much bacon on a BLT.
Top it with our Kaiser for you. House-made onion rings.
You ready? That's a monster. Bro, this is what everybody wants a BLT to be like. You're getting the volume of a burger. The flavor of the bacon, the whole top of that patty is just all that crispy, crunchy, unctuous flavor. Then on the inside, it's super tender. It's just done perfectly. I mean, it's BLT of another level. You are a dangerous man.
Thank you very much. BLT ready?
It's big mouthfuls of juicy bacon every time you bite into it.
That freshly made bread is what takes it over the top.
Has anybody ever heard of a BLT like that before?
Nope.
Most people's reactions are in shock. They're like, where's the bacon? And they're like, well, that's the patty.
It is
right
ridiculous,
there.
right?
Fire kale salad.
He takes farm to table to a whole nother level.
He uses New Mexico grown produce and meats from local farmers.
So the name Dr. Feelgoods totally makes sense. Plus, it's a nod to a rockin' album that goes with Josh's heavy metal attitude. I'm a huge Motley Crue fan, so the name fits for me right off the bat.
I love that he's unapologetic about his really loud rock music he plays in the restaurant. Really good energy and fun vibe.